Still trying to work out the right angles and stuff for all of this. Okay. Hi, person. So I am waiting for more soap bases to come in, but since it's not here yet, it's going to be another day of making wax melts. I'm just getting all set up here. I don't know. The mask is all inside out. That's probably why I was having a hard time. So today I got some new colors, and these are by Just Pigments. I got Black Satin Pearl, Designer Green, and I got a blue one, but for what I'm making today, we're going to be using the Peacock by Mad Micas, because I wanted a little bit of a light swirl in there. For color, we're going to be working with Brambleberries, Tobacco, and Bay Leaf. Go ahead and get the double broiler started. Boiler, not broiler, whatever. Words. Why do I do this? Why do I do this to myself, you guys? I've got quite a few molds I want to put this into, so I think we're gonna go ahead and do a pound of wax melts. Also, that time for me to order some more wax. Anything you see that you like, you can always go purchase on the Moonglider Creations Etsy page. The math is the most exciting part, isn't it? Everybody's favorite. More. This only, quote unquote, only holds a pound. If I really wanted to, once the first bit started melting, I could add more. I just don't know how good of an idea that is. It's just a thought. Kind of like how, hey, this would probably work so much better if the heating element was plugged in. That sounds a little crazy, but I guess we could try it. Let's check my numbers. Okay. So up to 1.5 ounces, but I don't think we want to go all the way. Just because I think going overboard might be what keeps causing the coloration issues. And I got this neat little pipette, so I hopefully don't spill as much scent as I have been when I'm trying to get it all measured out. It's going to take a little bit longer, but I'm cool with that because there's less waste. Not zero waste because I'm kind of clumsy, but significantly less than me trying to just freehand pour it because that was getting very messy. I'm still not a huge fan of this scent, the tobacco and bay leaf, but it's grown on me a little bit. This is just the first time I'm using it. I think we're gonna do yeah, I think we'll go ahead and go up to 1 ounce on the scent for this one. Since we are, no, I'll do 0.6 because I don't want to, I'm really trying to work against that discoloration and get it to all kind of sit nice. So I keep trying not to go overboard on the scent, but I also want people to enjoy and get enough scent that they're happy with what they buy. This is all kind of trial and error still. Sorry, I've been told it's loud, but I kind of, I don't want this to sit in here. So I'm gonna search. I'm gonna run water just for a second so I can get some in this cup and get the scent cleaned out of the pipette. Because I don't want that. I wouldn't want any smell to kind of overwhelm other scents later down the road when I'm making something else. So there's going to be our scent. Way out of the way. What else? We'll need that again in a little bit. Right now we're just waiting for the melting to happen. How is everybody? And these are going to be the molds we're working with today. I'm going to give these guys one more shot and just fill them up halfway and see if that gets rid of some of the issues we have. Because anything I've put in these have been really bad with frosting. So they're not exactly cooling off evenly. Or I'm pouring too hot. All of these are possibilities for what's causing it. Very excited about my new colors. I am okay, they do, the bags are resealable. I was a little worried, I'm still a little worried because it is bags and not, you know, the containers made my life a lot easier. Ooh. Okay. know, it'll just be a new kind of thing to mess with, because it'll be obviously not a crazy new experience, but a little bit of a new experience trying to work the scents out of the bags instead of out of the containers like we get with Mad Micas. And I wanted to do some darker colors, but I also thought a little bit of contrast with bright in there would be good, which is why the peacock is out. And then when I get some more of the soap, these and these type of things, like I got all of these small molds that are really supposed to be more for embeds for soap and that kind of thing. And I've got some bigger soap molds coming, I believe. Some more like square soap molds, so I'll be able to actually use embeds the way I want to. Just gotta wait. And I do have one more pound of soap base, but we have to cut it, and I really didn't want to do that just because it's not fun trying to cut that without the proper tool. And I didn't cut my finger, but I cut the gloves I was wearing the last time I was doing soap. Which is why I keep telling everybody I'm not a responsible adult. I'm just here with bad ideas that are kind of working out. Mix. Like I think I've said before, you want to keep an eye on stuff when it's melting, because if you're not careful, it kind of bricks up and then it'll take even longer to melt later. And then we're really just waiting. I know I've put the colorant in the containers before the wax, but that doesn't really seem to work out for me. There always seems to be some stuff on the bottom that doesn't get mixed in properly. So we're gonna switch that up and go back to having the colorant all, or the wax in first and then adding color. Just because that seems to get it to combine better. And that's what I want. I want colors and stuff to be as vibrant as possible. I want, it's because it's all, you know, it's all stuff. People want to like how something looks, not just how it smells, even though smell for this kind of thing is really important. You gotta get those physical aesthetics in there too. Because I want you to like what you're looking at, not just what it does after that. Hi, new person. How are you? We're just waiting for some wax to melt so we can really get started. Making progress over here. I will continue trying to find an angle where you can see what's going on with the pot while it's melting, even though, I mean, it's melting wax. It's not the most exciting thing in the world, but it's kind of neat to watch the flakes. See from there. No, I'm not burning down my apartment. Why would I be burning down my apartment? I like it here. I'm just trying to make pretty things. I am very sure I'm not burning down my apartment. I am watching the heat source. I am watching the things on the heat source. I am watching the not my cat. He's on the Snorlax. He's not bothering nobody. Nothing is on fire. Everything is under control. I said 100%. Maybe you should calm down before I decide just one room needs to get a little burned down. Just a little. Not even the whole room, maybe just like the mattress. You know, just. I don't have to persuade you of anything because you're not here right now. If I suddenly decide that I'm going to turn into the pyro character that I main on Don't Starve, that is entirely up to me. And you know the courts when I get caught, but that's neither here nor there right now. Because currently, nothing is burning down. Except America in general, but that's not here or there at the moment. We got a few big sized lumps, which is why we're having a little bit of a time getting those down now. I do. I have my thermometer. Let's play Will I Remember to Use My Thermometer Today? So that I pour these at the right temperature and hopefully prevent some of the frosting. Some here on the outside from something I was doing the other day, so we can. No! Laptop! I need you! clean that off. Laptop, why have you forsaken me? My apologies. There we go. I'm small. There we go. I can see the chat again. That's enough lumps out that we're going to go ahead and take that off the heat and turn the heat source off. Because despite a certain person's opinion, I'm very responsible. I'm just going to wait for these last little bits to melt. I don't see how that's a stretch. The accusations going on in this chat today. Some might call them hurtful. We're going to take this. And then this. Zero both of those out. And then what we want is 5 ounces in each one of these. And hopefully for me to not do that too much because it's wasteful and I don't like spilling. A little over. You do not speak truthfully. You speak hurtfully to an innocent being such as myself. I am nothing but the absolute pinnacle of safety and caution. Even if I forgot to heat up my things today, so now the soap is already, or now the wax is already trying to solidify. Because the containers are cold. Okay. I think a 1/4 teaspoon of each one of these should just about do it. I don't know what the dog has to do with anything. Oh. It's not a dog. He's clearly not a dog because I just got done calling him not my cat. Stop picking on the cat that is not mine. And this is what we call, y'all distracted me, and now none of these have any scent in them. So, Not a dog, still a cat. This is why this will always be a learning experience. Because if I had just remembered to pop these in the microwave for about 30 seconds to a minute, the wax wouldn't already be hardening. So we're gonna just have to stick these. I'm not gonna actually turn the heat back on. I'm just gonna put them in there for a second so that hopefully we can get them all melted back down. Mr. Dwarf, sir, you will need to get your eyes checked. Hi, more people who have joined. I do not have a dog. I have a not my cat. Yes, and the beans, aka the sugar gliders. But the sugar gliders are in fact mine, and I will fight people. Yeah. You ever just kind of realize you're doing something the hard way? I'm just gonna take these and pop them in the microwave, since that's specifically why I bought these containers. They are microwave safe, so I can get the wax heated back up. And remember for next time that I should do this before there is wax in the middle. Yes, there are 2 sugar gliders who are probably just trying to sleep and have to listen to me talk instead. They just want to sleep. They do not want to deal with my nonsense, but my nonsense they shall deal with. Slight technical difficulties, nothing to worry about. Just gotta get this wax back in with the rest of, so that it'll melt. gonna scrape this one down and then give them just another quick warm up. And then we should be good to get the rest of the color added in and actually get this going. Pay no attention to the mess. I'm just a disaster. Nothing to see here, no problems, everything is fine. Everything is okay. Okay, I think we're good to go now. Crisis averted. There's my 1/4 teaspoon. Get the designer green. Yes. Oop. Probably not if I do that on camera. I am very, very excited about this green now. We don't need the scale, so I'm going to move that. Black. Another, oh, I'll just use this because I've been told the sink is very loud and I apologize for that. I just try very carefully not to mix colors. Peacock blue. See what temperature we're at. Okay, so that's still pretty warm, actually. So, more excitement as I just slowly try to save some more of this wax, because I don't like wasting. To prevent frosting and other issues for wax, I want it to be somewhere between 130 degrees and 120 degrees when I pour, and we're still a little above that. gonna try to save some more from the sides. Cap the peacock blue, because despite popular opinion, I'm responsible and careful. Just a little warm. As much wax as we can back down into our cups. Super exciting. Okay. You ever have something look really fun and then when you actually start doing it, you're like, I didn't realize how much number stuff was involved in this. That's kind of what this has turned into. Melting temperature, pouring temperature. Want it all to be right all the time. I think we're gonna start with these guys because I haven't gotten to use them yet. And I've got some extra little ones to make samples if we end up having enough wax left over, which I feel like we should, since I'm not going to be filling the squares up all the way anymore. Still a little warm, still a little warm. I'm going to be using my little injector tool for the small ones so that hopefully I can get these done right. Because I would like to not make a huge mess. Like that is my preference. Again, despite popular belief of people who probably live here, it is probably preferred that I don't make an absolute disaster of this place. For some reason. Reasons beknownst only to them. I just feel like it's very stifling to my creativity that I can't just make a disaster area of the place, you know? Ooh. It was not doing this the last time I streamed. Why are you doing it to me this time, computer? Like acting like I'm not even here. I know my password. Okay, there we go. Keep getting kicked out of my own chat room. This seems fine. Okay. I'm gonna give it just a couple more minutes. While I wait, I've got some stuff I need to remelt anyway. Probably won't be a thing till after stream, but I'll just get them back in the pot now at least. Get them started. So excited, so excited. Okay. Let's see here. We're gonna start with some black. I think I'm gonna try different things with both of these molds. Just because I want to see something. nozzle, get the green. Now we're gonna take this blue, fill that one, fill these up the rest of the way. And if I'm doing this right, then what I'm hoping happens is we get the colors to, oh, that's enough of that one. We'll get the buttons to stay the color that they are, and then have the controller as a different color. It should all stick, I believe. And then, like I said, we're gonna do these a little different because we are gonna go mix like that. And I don't know how these are gonna turn out. Right now they're looking super green. Yeah, the green and black seem to be winning out over blue, but they'll still look neat. Got a little out of hand. I did not wait anywhere near long enough the last time I did these molds. So unfortunately, there was quite a bit of issue with losing the gear shape. Hopefully we will be able to avoid that this time, because I am not particularly here for it. I want you to have all of your teeth and everything. I want it to look nice. Oop. Little bit of overfill. Not nearly as bad though if I was doing this by hand, just so we're clear. Gotta go fast. Like this one looks like it's not gonna have that many teeth. Awkward. you can see what I'm doing. So I think the controllers are cool enough, since they're so small, that I can scoot them out of the way and get to work on these big boys here. Goal is to keep them about half full and not go too much over that. And we gotta go fast because stuff's starting to dry. Oop. Fast. I guess the black might have some kind of effect on cooling the wax off faster. For the rest of this, since all of our, I guess all of our bolts didn't end up filled up because we've got one more big guy. But I can start on, well, we see if the black can be salvaged. And then now that there's not a lot more, we're gonna, and these little guys I'm gonna be using, I think I've mentioned it in other videos. These teeny tiny ones, I will sell as not sell, but these will be samples. So say you order suede, what hickory and suede scent, I will send you some of these little guys as a sample for the scent that I've used today, which is the tobacco and bay leaf scent. Wait, I bet I can see where'd my squeezy go. That's weird. Oh, I see. To nobody's surprise, we have more technical issues. But that's what I have these for. There we go. Oh. Okay, we're just about out of time for today. Yeah, these aren't looking too hot, so unfortunately, I think I'm just gonna have to find some other molds because I don't think these are gonna want to hold up too well. But it looks like that's our time. Thank you all for watching. If you see anything here you want, or if you've seen anything from one of the past streams that you might want, come to my Etsy at Moonglider Creations. And everything I make here, for the most part, there's been a couple that have gone too sideways for me to feel comfortable selling. But for the most part, anything here will be on there. And hope to see you on Wednesday. Bye.